We're live. We're not. We're not. Well, not live, but recording now. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, YouTube. It's been a hot minute since I've read a YA book, and uh, well, see, reading YA now that I'm past 30, I'm like, it's so kiddish, right? But I was like pleasantly surprised that this book was really entertaining and it was really good YA. Like, I was like, ah, do I remember YA incorrectly now that I'm older, or like have I been reading really bad YA books when I was reading them? Because like this book was really entertaining. I don't remember much of it. It's been like a week since I finished it, which is that sucks. But I'm sorry. But I remember liking the story. I liked the character. It was an interesting concept where she did not want to be a witch, but she was one anyway, and she kept messing up. I like the part where she self punished herself and took her to the witch trials. And then she was like almost gonna get hanged for it, but then she transported herself to Istanbul out of all places.
That
That
was
was
really
interesting.
random. Yeah.
The
So
kebab.
random. Yeah, so random. But yeah, I really liked it. I don't have any complaints. Like I wasn't reading this too critically. Like I was like, it's YA, so I'm gonna give it a pass. So yeah, not much to say. Unless you guys like kickstart my memory and remind me of any other thing. But as of right now, I have no complaints. It's like a solid mid level good book. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
All
Mhm,
right.
mhm, mhm.
Short and sweet. Let's see. I liked it quite a lot. Um, up to the witch trial part, and then the Istanbul and beyond. To me, like it got worse, but it didn't get like tremendously worse. But I thought that yeah, what was happening and where it was going was like super interesting. I kind of wish that she had stayed there longer because in my mind it's like I don't even know why she went there at all. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, but but even though I didn't enjoy it as much in Istanbul, I still thought it was also pretty good. Yeah, it felt kiddish, but like well written. It was not.
Mhm.
It's not at this level. These books are just better, but it's kind of like that author that does the baking one where she's using baking to defend the city. Those ones are also like quite youth oriented, but they're just well done. Those are
Oh
like better,
yeah.
but this one was kind of that way in my mind where it was like it was YA, but pretty good. I think that some YA can just feel too kiddish now, but this was pretty good.
Mhm.
I mostly liked it, but yeah, it was like um I don't really know what it was about Istanbul that made me like it less. I think maybe like it went way too high stakes, way too fast. I kind of liked when she was just sort of like scrambling and trying to figure out what was going on rather than her
Mhm.
like being like the savior of Turkey. And then now that I think about it, oh yeah, I'm remembering a little bit more because I also had like lost some things. Um, did everything just sort of like blow up in Istanbul and then they just dipped? Is
Yeah,
that
that's what
is that
happened.
but with all of that blowing up and then dipping, and they had also confirmed that this is like a timelines kind of thing where if you go back, it can like affect the present or whatever. But they just dipped, and then nothing happened in the future, and they just left those problems there, and everything was like fine. Did I understand that too? Like it was just sort of it didn't make sense,
That
or
part, that part wasn't clear. Like all of a sudden, they're in present day world, and we're like, "Oh, so what really happened?" No one
right?
knows. It wasn't explained that clearly. But at the time, the story made it sound as though, "My gosh, I'm just like blowing up the entire
It was
world over here."
imploding.
But then,
Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Because then while she was there, she had gone back a little bit, and then gone back, and it was clear that time affects. Anyways, so yeah. So I don't know. I liked it better in the beginning, but it didn't get too bad for me, and I still kind of mostly enjoyed it. It would probably be like a 3 or 4 for me, probably maybe more skewed to 3, but I enjoyed it. It was quite
hmm
enjoyable. I liked reading it. Uh oh, I remember when the when the at the witch trials when she kills the spider and all of a sudden they're like, you killed your own familiar, what kind of a demon are you? She was like,
that was
damned if you
good.
do. That made me happy. But yeah, that's about all I got. I also liked it, but I think it could have been better, but still pretty good.
Yay! It's my turn.
Yay.
Yay.
I felt very indifferent about this book. To be
Hmm.
completely honest with you, I didn't like Rachel at all. I fucking hated her. I thought she
Mm.
was annoying. I thought she was like unsufferable. Like she just got herself in like trouble, and she was not a better child at the end of the book. To be completely honest with you, like she just refused to like accept things and help things. She was honestly really fucking mean to Bryony, and I just could not stand it. Like
Mm.
she didn't even really want to save Bryony at the end. She really wanted to save the other two. I just thought that was annoying. Um, and I just couldn't get over that. And I was just like, you're just like an insolent teenager. It's very obvious. I don't like you, and I don't think you're a good witch. And that's it. That's how I felt about the book. I was just like, I just could not get over the fact like how annoying she was to me. To me. Um, the whole Istanbul thing threw me off. The witch trials, it was like interesting. Jake getting hit by a car and having to have this like intense surgery too just kind of
Mm.
threw me
I
off.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Um, her being a foster child, and I know like the whole point of it was like her finding family. Um, because she was a foster child and she didn't really feel love, so she couldn't like transform herself back into the cosmic store, but like she did, and people did care about her. She was just a brat. She was just a brat. She was just a brat who wanted to be punk, and I don't know. I just like that was like it for me. I was just like, okay, my favorite character was obviously Oscar. Um,
Mm.
but it was just like every possible poor decision that she could make she made up until the very end, and I just couldn't stand behind that. And I that's it. Like, girl, why the fuck? And then I was just like, was she just stupid? Was she dumb? Was she like that desperate? Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck you, a little light-eyed bitch from London who is in this place where people think that whatever, you're gonna go to the Sultan's palace and assume after everybody's told you everything about them and just assume, oh my god, like whatever, it's okay. Like, look at me, I get no, bitch, and look what happened. Like, absolutely not. Like, she just made poor decision after poor decision, and then she fucking cried about every single decision. I'm like, they're all your fault. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, I'm so sorry, but grow the fuck up. Anyway, so that's really how I felt the entire book. And I just didn't like how she was mean to Bryony, whatever. I just thought
She
like it
was
was just
quite mean to
annoying.
Bryony. Yeah.
And Bryony was somebody who was trying to give her love and like give her a found family, and she just kept rejecting that, and I just didn't fucking like it. I didn't like her. I did not like her. I don't like her still. Um, to me, it was just kind of crazy how she was so willingly able to be an adult, want to get a fake ID and go get a job, but when she really needed to grow the fuck up and make a proper decision and just like do the right thing, she never made that decision, and I was just like, okay, so fuck you. Um, like the whole and then like also let me remind you, she was so fucking annoying because I'm screaming and it's probably because I have my headphones in and I can't hear anything else. Um, she was so fucking annoying. Can you hear me or did I mute myself?
I can
No,
hear
I
you.
can
Yeah.
hear.
You're
Okay.
good.
She was so fucking annoying because I like from the second or third page when Bryony showed up, she was like basically being a racist witch. Like she was being like very like, aren't you a witch? Ha 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 ha! Bitch, you're a fucking witch too, and you thought you had schizophrenia, and you'd rather take the schizophrenia over being a witch? Are you fucking shitting me? Like she was like a bitch from the fucking beginning. Like the only like redeeming quality she had is that she cared about Jake. And even then she got Jake ran over. And then like why did we get like 5 chapters in before she could like accept the fact that she was a witch? Like everybody's telling you you're a witch, you're going through these things, like you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Anyways, I'm talking too much shit about a child apparently. But I also just thought it was why was there so much like I just no, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Mm.
At first, I thought I wasn't like it because it was like lighthearted and it was kind of like fun or whatever. And then I'm like thinking back to it now, I was just like, the time jumping's okay, but like, why the fuck did we spend so much goddamn time in Istanbul and like so much of the story, like her reading leaves and going to these bathhouses and wanting some fucking yellow slippers and no. And then like for all places that she would have stayed and mind you, like she would have said fuck everybody and stayed in Istanbul. Fuck Bryony, fuck Jake, fuck everybody that like that was got her to that point if it wasn't for the Sultan. like wanting to kill her and all that shit happening because she had made up her mind and said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna stay here. I talked it over with Oscar and decided that I wasn't. How was I gonna tell Bryony? Bro, what?
Hmm?
What? Absolutely not. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
Intense, scathing review. I like it.
Yeah.
Um, I, I, I. Everything you say is true. For some reason, I didn't mind her being a brat. I don't know why, but she
I
was a brat.
mean, she's a 16-year-old, right? Or 17-year
That's
old.
probably why I didn't
Right.
mind, and I just expect it
Yeah.
from people like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
Right, but like
she
she
was a
was a
brat.
16-year-old who wanted to get a fucking fake ID, run off with a
Yeah.
fucking man, shave her head, wear her Doc Martens, and be an adult.
Mm.
But when it came time to fucking be an adult and do good adult decision, make adult decisions, all of a sudden, she just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Like so then like here's like all of these feelings that just came back to like it all boils down to, for me again, that bitch never learned her lesson. No poor decision, no time travel, not almost dying, not almost getting in trouble for robbing a fucking convenience store, not from Oscar almost dying, not from being in Istanbul and people. And she literally made this bad decision after bad decision and did not learn from a single one of them at all, at all. And that's why I hated her.
Good point. Mm.
Probably valid. Yeah,
So that's all.
I think that somehow her being a girl, somehow her being an orphan, and somehow her being young excused all those things in my mind. And I don't
I
know what
get
Mm.
that
that.
says about me.
And I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, Julia, you're being like really mean. She's like a 16-year-old girl. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, you would
Yeah.
probably do the same thing. But like, also, I would really want to get home. I would not want to fucking stay in Istanbul all of a sudden because people like the fact that I could read their coffee. I need modern medicine. You know what I mean? Like, she was just like so willing to give up everything. And again, I get it. I get it. Okay. Like, she was an orphan. She was a foster child. Her mother had schizophrenia. She didn't feel like anybody loved her at home. Like, I totally get that. But she did feel like people did love her when she was working at the Cosmic. You know what I mean? Like, and she would think fondly about it, but it just wasn't enough for her to go back. Again, fine, whatever. I understand that. But like, Istanbul, girl, you're gonna choose Istanbul over fucking coming back? Crazy work. Crazy work. Um, and this is why sometimes like I struggle with my own reviews because if I don't like a character, I just don't like the book. And like and it was well
Oh.
written. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it was poorly written. I think it was like a good fun book for some people, but if like I do not like a character, I just can't get over it.
You feel
So I
like
don't know
you
how to
get
rate
like
this.
you can get like short-sighted when something like that
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Like you kind of see red. Hmm.
yeah,
I can understand that.
yeah. So I don't know.
I now for the I forgot that I had this written down for the portion of our YouTube video that will get us canceled. So um like did you notice? Okay, so I didn't this book had like modern sensibilities to it. I didn't find it like ultra woke or preachy, I guess, but like like it was just like, but at the same time, it at first it sort of made sense because at least like she was coming from like right now and going back then and like noticing these things. But one thing that like really threw me off was like obviously she goes to like the witch trials and things were like bad and there was like some terrible men, there was also terrible women, and they were like about to like burn everybody at the stake. What was up with them going to like Istanbul and it being like way more like diverse and accepting? And I guess the main thing like topic of discussion or like does this have to do with the fact that this was like a British book and like this would be their equivalent of like if this was an American book, her getting transported to like Africa and like black people being super accepting instead. You know what I'm saying? Why would we think that in Istanbul, like I don't know, like if you know
Um,
anything about the Quran, they're like way worse towards women than white men ever were, shockingly enough. Like it's like pretty scary and I don't understand. I didn't understand. Did you guys notice that or did it even like come up on your radar?
I
it came up on
mean,
my radar, but I clocked it as like she was close enough to look like everybody in the witch trials for them not to say anything, but she was so far removed from what she was looking like, and that it was in Istanbul that they just forgave her for it and just gave her
Hmm.
foreigner status.
Okay.
And they did talk about the headscarf a lot too. So that's how I thought about it. I was just like, oh, she's just like so different looking that they can't even like, that's just like some weird random white bitch in the middle of Istanbul.
Okay. And maybe
And
got
that's
special
it.
treatment. And did we really get?
Yeah.
I guess it was so centered on her. It's not like we would have noticed if like other women were getting whatever around her. All we would have really known. Hmm, okay. Did you notice that? Like, did this pass your mind as you were reading Manel, or did you not even really think about
Yes, but I don't know whether I can say.
it? What does that
Sure.
mean?
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Okay, YouTube, go to hell.